Hey, KidNuz fans, need to get your kids organized for that big news story they're about to break? Maybe get them up to speed on the importance of voting or the impact of AI. We've just teamed up with some great books and brands to bring you products we think you'll love heading into the holidays. Also in the mix, a way to sport their love of kid news with a Future News Reporter t-shirt, or one with the 5 questions all good journalists must answer: who, what, where, when, and why. All of it and more can be found at our new Starglow store. Just go to starglowmedia.com/kidnews. That's starglowmedia.com/kidnews. Happy shopping!
Good morning and welcome to KidNuz. I'm Tori. Today is Wednesday, December 13th, 2023. And we begin with the great potato debate. Does it count as a vegetable? Botanically, scientists say yes, but nutritionally, maybe not so much. And now federal dietary experts who decide what can be served in your school cafeteria may vanquish it from the veggies category and regroup it as a grain alongside rice and wheat. According to the Wall Street Journal, this spud sparring is not sitting well with the National Potato Council, which wants potatoes to stay put and be considered a gateway to greens. The grain industry is also pretty fried by the thought it doesn't want competition from the tubers. Across the pond in Great Britain, this tater tug-of-war was settled years ago. The country's health council determined that, nutritionally, potatoes do not count toward the daily recommended intake of vegetables. The U.S. decision is expected in 2025. Despite concerns over social media's impact on mental health, 1/3 of U.S. teens admit to almost constant use of at least one of the top 5 sites. That's the finding of a new survey of 13 to 17-year-olds by the Pew Research Center. For the second year in a row, YouTube is by far the favorite, followed in order by TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram. Facebook and X, formerly Twitter, have both lost favor among teens since Pew's first report back in 2015. Those recovering from the devastating tornadoes in Tennessee have a loyal friend in Taylor Swift. The Nashville native just donated $1 million to the state's emergency response fund. As a teen, Swift attended Hendersonville High School in Sumner County, one of several, including Davidson and Montgomery, that were hit by storms over the weekend. USA Today reports that one of the twisters had peak winds of 150 miles an hour when it cut an 11-mile path of destruction through the town of Clarksville. Ms. Swift is well known for her generosity. She donated to food banks in every town she performed in. One of them in California says she gave enough money to feed 500,000 people in 2 counties. Today, by the way, is the singer's 34th birthday. She's celebrating by making her record-setting concert movie available to stream from the comfort of your couch. Now, here's our roving reporter Briggs with a cautious fish tale from the Great Lakes.
Hi, KidNuz fans. This is Briggs, and today I'm bringing you a story about a small pet causing big issues. I'm talking about goldfish, which are native to East Asia and are popular pets in homes and classrooms from coast to coast. The problem is, some people are releasing goldfish into environments where they don't belong. The New York Times reports that pet owners are experiencing Free Willy syndrome and believe that the fish are harmless additions to lakes and ponds. But the goldfish then become invasive species, which disrupts the ecosystems of their new homes and causes native species and plants to die. Goldfish dumped into the Great Lakes, for example, have grown as large as footballs and are creating troublesome algae blooms. With ecosystems suffering, scientists are trying to figure out ways to remove them without hurting the native fish. While the experts work on a solution, they want to remind all of us not to release pets, no matter how tiny, into habitats they don't belong.
Thanks, Briggs. In today's KidNuz Notes, the president of Harvard is still the president of Harvard. Claudine Gay was under pressure to step down or get fired over her handling of campus anti-Semitism and her testimony to Congress. While acknowledging her mistakes, the school's highest governing body announced yesterday that it stands behind her ability to lead the institution going forward. The president of the University of Pennsylvania stepped down over the same issue last weekend. And there's a reason to brave the chilly night sky. Overnight tonight and early tomorrow morning, the Geminid meteor shower will peak with as many as 120 greenish shooting stars per hour. The show will last until Christmas Eve, but NASA says the best viewing will be in the next 24 hours. Still to come, something that definitely doesn't belong in an already decorated Christmas tree. But first, we want to wish Winnie Buchner of Pagosa Springs, Colorado, a happy 11th birthday. Winnie, your dad, mom, and Lily love your inquisitive, intelligent mind, sense of humor, and huge heart, and hope today is the best birthday yet. Now, today's KidNuz quiz. For daily nutritional guideline purposes, U.S. food experts may reclassify the potato from the vegetable category to what? A grain, like wheat or rice. What percentage of U.S. teens say they're on social media almost constantly? 1/3. How much did Taylor Swift donate to hurricane relief in Tennessee? $1 million. How many Geminid meteors could streak across the sky tonight? Up to 120 an hour. In today's KidNuz Kicker, 'tis the season to find weird, unexpected things hiding in Christmas trees. For one family in California, that thing was a live possum. Since the Tenenbaum is fake, it didn't come in with a tree. Somehow the critter found its way into the house, shimmied up the branches, and set up shop among the ornaments. The homeowner heard it before she saw it. A little sneeze turned out to be the possum's Marco Polo moment, and its tail was the giveaway. Gloves on, Brett tried to pull it out, but the little fella held on tight for a good 10 minutes before running under the couch. Brett said it took a football-like tackle to catch it. As an animal lover with 3 dogs, 2 snakes, a bearded dragon, and a cat, she told her followers, I probably would have kept it if it didn't smell so horrid. The possum is now back in the forest where it belongs. Thanks again to the Buchner family of Pagosa Springs, Colorado for underwriting today's quiz. Happy birthday to Winnie, who loves reading and jujitsu, and hello to her teacher, Mr. Couch, and all her fellow pirates at Pagosa Springs Middle School. And shout-outs to our other KidNuz classrooms, Ms. Schoenig's Room 10 at Lynn Haven in San Jose, California, Mrs. Rhodes and her Big Orange at Rural Retreat in Rural Retreat, Virginia, and Mrs. Duggar and her Warriors at Ewing Northern in Ewing, Illinois. Thanks for listening. Our end-of-year donation drive is in full swing. Please consider a tax-deductible donation to keep us on the air and fund the future of journalism. We'll see you back here for more KidNuz tomorrow morning.